What is up, guys? We are facing Venom Goblin on Expert Mode playing as Silk. And I want to give a huge thank you to all the members of this channel. Thank you guys so much. I had a poll asking you guys which aspect you wanted me to build a deck for Silk in, and you guys voted for protection here. So we do have a protection deck called Protecting Peter Parker Spider-Man. And basically it revolves around Peter Parker Spider-Man because every time he attacks our thwarts, we can ready up another Web War character, which can be Silk because we have the Web War trait here. So that's really powerful. And we keep him in play and protect him with the protection aspect with the energy shields here. So attached to a character, including an ally. When attached character will take any amount of damage, spend X energy resource to prevent X damage, and that will include consequential damage, so we can keep him around forever. Keep on getting a bunch of readies, and that'll be really, really powerful. So here's a deck breakdown here. We have Investigative Journalism, a really cool card teaming up with Peter Parker Spider-Man. It's not that good against Venom Goblin because he is steady, so the Confuse won't do that much by itself, but we can at least cancel Scheme Activation. We have Madam Web, SPDR, Scarlet Spider, Otto Octavius, Ghost Spider as our powerful Web War allies. Moon Girl, because Silk does have the genius trait in her alter ego here, as Cindy Moon. We have Across the Spider-Verse, Web of Live Destiny as some more Web War stuff. Ingenuity, Helicarrier, and Avengers Mission as our research generators. We have Superpower Training, just because we have a bunch of powerful upgrades for Cindy Moon, like the Organic Webbing. We have 2 cogs ready for a fight to help us flip down safely. Practice Plan to recur those ready for a fight. The 3 basic doubles, and then 2 power novels right here. So yeah, so that is a deck breakdown here in protection, protecting Peter Parker Spider-Man. And yeah, you guys know that's my favorite hero. So yeah, we want to protect him here. Let's shuffle up our player deck, and we'll also get Venom Goblin set up. So with the main scheme setup, we put the Skies Over New York permanent environment play right here, where there are basically 3 main schemes for the scenario, and the active glider counter will refer to the active main scheme, and we're going to use this thing to track for the active main scheme here. So it's going to start off on Midtown Manhattan right here. And for every single encounter card that refers to active main scheme, that will be only the main scheme with the glider counter. For player cards that refer to the main scheme, it can refer to any one of them. It doesn't have to be the active main scheme. All right, I think we're all shuffled up here. And I also give a huge shout outs to the Harry Whitehound. I asked you guys to suggest some villains and scenarios for me to face, and he suggested Venom Goblin. Venom Goblin is my favorite villain in Marvel Champions, so if you guys suggest that, I'm definitely going to take up that offer. And he also recommended that I added the Sinister Assault Modular set here with the Sinister 6. So it's going to be a little bit rough with these elite minions in here with all having a 3 boost icon there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then he also suggested if I want to make it even more difficult to add in Standard 2, Expert 2. I don't want to make it more difficult. I think this is probably already more than I can bargain for. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I appreciate the suggestion, and we're going to try it out here, and we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then Venom Goblin, let's see, he has Steady, and he has Toughness. And his one view effect is to deal 2 face down encounter cards to each player. So we're going to get 2 face down encounter cards to start this game off, which will be these 2 cards right here. And then we have the encounter. Let's put that right here. All right, and then let's put the initial threat on 3 main scheme. So 0 here, 1 in here, and 2 on there. So let's put that. All right, I think we're all good to go. Let's do our mulligans. We're going to start off right up. Drop your hands here 6, and let's see what we want to keep. Oh no, we got 2 energy shoots already. We got a double. So I think we hold on to double. I think we're going to toss everything else here. Yeah, let's mulligan this card 5 and draw 5 more cards. We need something to pay for with that double. Oh no. That's 3 swinging silk kicks here, right? Yeah, so we get the advanced glider. We're kind of screwed. Hopefully we don't get it early, I guess. We did get the mansion with the double, but that's not that good right now. We're just going to toss the 3 swing silk kicks. Yeah, we're going to use 4 resources right here to play the Avengers Mansion. As an action, we exhaust the mansion and then draw a card. Superpower Training. I don't think I go for it. We're using the resource to play Identity Memory. 1 cost upgrade. When you review a card from the same encounter set as a card tucked under your identity, we can exhaust this card and swap those cards and review the card tucked under our identity instead. But currently we have nothing tucked under our identity. Let's go ahead and attach energy shield. 0 cost upgrade. Attach your character. Let's give the Cindy Moon. When attached character would take any amount of damage, we can spend X energy resource to prevent X of that damage as interrupt. So that could help us not die here. Flipping up to hero form. Let's exhaust the Thor for 1 from Lower Manhattan. Clear it off. And yeah, all right, that's gonna turn. Let's right back up. Pretty rough start there. Let's drop back up to 5 here. Okay, we've got the Well of Life of Destiny, but Not really anything else. Across the Spider-Verse, Web of Life Vest will combo really well. What web words do we have? We have SPDR only. Oh man. Okay. All right. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. All right. Venom Goblin's turn. He's gonna add one threat to each one of three main schemes. So these both go up one, and mid-time hand goes up to 3 here. All right. Then he is going to attack us. Let's take the attack to the face. He's in with a base of 3. This would be the boost card. 2. So we're gonna take 5 damage. Yikes. Okay, that brings us from 10 down to 5. We're already halfway done. All right, then he has an effect, Claim and Throne, for response after he activates. Move the glide count to scheme release start and then resolve special. So, I mean, we're going to move it to, you know what, let's move it to Lower Hand. So special is place 1 threat on each scheme, so they all go up by 1. All right, then Venom Goblin will deal as a face on counter card for a total of 3, and we got to review them. First one is Erase Symbiote. Okay, Guard and Patrol, that's okay. He doesn't do anything here, but we just can't thwart the main schemes. We got Smoke Bombs. Attach the villain, comes in with 2 bomb counters. After the villain attacks you, remove a bomb counter from here. Discard 1 event from your hand with the lowest cost. Okay, that's fine. So he just has +1 attack here. And our last encounter card is, oh, Snapple. Craven the Hunter. He is steady and villainous. After Craven the Hunter attacks and damages the character you control, discard an upgrade support you control. All right, Craven's going to be the rough one with the villainous. All right, it's back over to our turn. Let's exhaust a mansion, and we can draw a card. Okay. Let me think here. We can't really. Is there any way to kill Craven? We swing for 2. We get SPDR. She doesn't do anything. Okay, let's go ahead and play the Web of Life Destiny. Ignore this card's resource cost if your enemy has a web word trait, which we do have in a hero form, so we place for free. After web word allies play, we can draw a card. So that's gonna be pretty good. And then we want to play this, and then we have no tuck cards. Yeah, because we didn't resolve any treacheries. With Silk Sense, after you defeat a minion or side scheme or resolve a treachery, tuck that card underneath here. We got no treacheries. So let's just go ahead and swing for 2. Defeat the Enraged Symbiote. So now we tuck it underneath Silk here. So we have 1 tuck card at least. Okay. Do I want to just cleanly play this hand here, I think? I think I do. And then we draw next turn. But I'm flipping down here. And hopefully he doesn't scheme us out because Craven has freaking villainous. Oh, man. We get SPDR. He can swing for 1 on Craven. It's not that good. Let's use 2 resources here to play across Spider-Verse. Here, actually exhaust a web word card control. We can't exhaust a web of life. That's because it's a web word card. Search your discard pile for web word ally, put into play. So our only web word ally, unfortunately, is SPDR, which isn't that good right now, I think. Coming into play, SPDR. And then SPDR is going to swing for 1 on Craven the Hunter. And SPDR will take a consequential damage here. Then we're going to use a physical resource or declare the water to be physical. So we can play ready for a fight. It's a 1-cost upgrade. The requirement is a physical. When enemy would scheme, we can discard this card, change your form, the enemy attacks you instead. Okay, let's flip down to Alter Ego here. And we'll draw next turn. So we're not going to use our action to discard a tuck card to draw because we just don't have the counter for that. Let's end our turn. We're going to ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to 6 here in Alter Ego. And we just got to survive this turn, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, ally. Moon Girl. Okay. All right. Moon Girl here with this is exactly what we need, but we'll see if we can survive. All right, Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 1 threat to each one of the 3 main schemes. This one goes up to 5. These both go up to 3. He's going to scheme on active main scheme, which is Lower Manhattan, with a base of 2. He gets a boost card here. Boost effect is move the glide count to scheme with the most threat. Place 1 threat on that scheme. So this goes up to 6 now. Then he's going to scheme with a base of just 2 on here because it's active main scheme. It moved. So he schemed for just 2 actually, so that's not bad. Goes up to 8 out of 12. This isn't triggers. This only happens whenever he attacks. Claim Throne will trigger. Goes to scheme release. So we can choose because they're both at 3. Oh man, what do? Do I discard a card from my hand? I could discard because we're drawing so many cards this next turn. I think we take the discard. So Claim and Throw, we're going to move it to up from your hand, and especially as discard a card from your hand. I think I want the doubles. Do I toss a Helicarrier here? We have the Avengers Mansion already. The Wall Crawl. we might need, but we don't have any Venom Goblin cards though. So the wall crawl just might have to go. Yeah, let's toss the wall crawl. Okay, we're gonna toss this. Hopefully that wasn't a misplay. Okay, and then Craven's now gonna scheme with Villainous. So he's scheming with the base of 1, gets a boost card, place 1 threat on each main scheme without the glider counter. So this goes up 1, this goes up 1. Craven will just scheme for 1, so this goes up here. Alright, we're done with that. Now we get 1 encounter card. Concussive bombs attached to the villain, 2 bomb counters again, and after he attacks, we exhaust 1 upgrade and 1 support we control. Okay. Alright. So now we just have 2 of the bombs here. Alright, and then we didn't review a treasure. It doesn't matter. We can't use silk sets in alter ego, only in hero form. Back to our turn. Let's mansion. Draw a card. Okay, we got like all the doubles here. Am I gonna burn Helicarrier for Moon Girl? Oh wait, let's use our action first. Discard a card tucked here. Let's discard the Enraged Symbiote, and then we can draw 2 cards and then once per phase. Let's draw some more cards. Alright, so we're gonna try to get everything. This will be our turn where we try to turn things around. Okay, let's go ahead and use this right here. Actually, wait. If I draw Peter Parker, I probably want to use the mental here. Okay, so this would be a double resource, 2 mentals, and the wild here would be declared to be mental. So 3 mental resources so we can play Moon Girl. 3 cost ally, play only if your deck has a chain for Jane Straight. We have the Jane Straight here. After you play it from your hand, draw 1 card for each mental resource used to pay for her. We use 3, so we're going to draw 3 cards here. Come on, Peter Parker. No Peter Parker. Spider Claws doesn't help us. Yeah, we need to have the same encounter set as the Sinister Assault, which we don't have. I could get out the Helicarrier here. Auto could ready up. Oh, we had Organic Webbing. Outwit. Dang it, we're not getting the ones that we need right now. So I think we just play the Helicarrier. And then, let's see, can we... Oh, wait, we have 1 more draw engine. SPDR here. Okay. SPDR is going to thwart for 2. Let's take it off of here. And it should take 2 constant damage. Her effect, add SPDR to your hand. If she is defeated by taking excess constant damage, she already has 1 damage, 1 life left. So if she takes 2, that is excess. So she comes back to our hand with her own effect. Then, with the effect of the Web of Life Destiny, when a Web Warrior ally leaves play, we can draw a card. Come on. We got Scarred Spider. Is he what we need here? We do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then SPDR does 1 more, so that'll take out Craven. I think we just kill Craven here, right? Yeah, we just kill Craven. And then any tech upgrades, we have Organic Webbing. Auto could give us a ready on that, unfortunately. Or even if we had Ingenuity, then we're probably drawing all that next turn here. We didn't draw this turn. Which upgrades I want to play? So far, they're all not useful. We'll get Craven tucked underneath us. Okay, let's just do this. We're gonna do... Actually, I got planned out. If we do the Helicarrier, because I got planned if I want to play the practice plan. So okay, we can do that Helicarrier. We can play auto. No upgrades to ready. Then we could play SPDR. And then we play SPDR. We could Helicarrier and play Spider Reflexes. Yeah, I think that's it here. Or do we do Outwit? Probably feel like Outwit is the better play here, though, right? For the thwarting. Well, Organic Webbing is the best one, but we don't have it. Okay, that's fine. We're going to use this as 3 resources when paying for a basic card because of the power in all of us. So we can play a Helicarrier. We'd exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play with one. Let's do that. And then this would be 1 resource here. So we can play SPDR. There's only 1 cost now. Play only if you have a Web Warrior card. The Web of Life Destiny is our Web Warrior card for that. SPDR will be coming right up. And then I just want to get more stuff down here. So Outwit or Spider Reflexes, guys. They both currently do nothing, but I think Outwit will be better in the long run. Let's use 2 resources here so we can play Outwit. It's a 2 cost upgrade. As a hero interrupt, when we make a basic Thor, we can exhaust this card, and we get +1 for the Thor for each tuck card from the same counter set as a Thor scheme, and we have no tuck cards right now. Let's use 2 reasons here to play Spider-Man Otto Octavius here. And then he'll come in right up. Actually, wait. Oh, should I have had him die first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's fine. That's fine. We'll do that next turn. Okay, and then we need a ready token here. Oh, no, wait. Okay. Then we're going to flip up to hero form. We are going to swing for... Wait. We need to defeat him. So Moon Girl is going to swing for 2 on Craven the Hunter. And then she'll take 2 consequential damage. Then SPDR is going to swing for 1 on Craven the Hunter. And SPDR will take a consequential damage. Then Silk will swing for 2 and defeat Craven Hunter, so we can tuck him under our identity after we defeat a minion with our Silk Sense. So let's take Craven here. And then Otto is going to Thor for 1. Let's see, these both go up to 5. Do I want this to move to here, or do I want to keep... No, let's keep it here. The threat's getting crazy. We're going to Thor for 1 from here, and then Otto will take a consequential damage. Alright, so we're going to have it stay here. That's going to turn us right back up. And we'll see what happens here. We got some Web War set up with the Web of Life of Destiny. We just weren't able to get Peter Parker, unfortunately. We drop back up to 5 here. There's Engineering. 1 card short. There's Organic Webbing and Peter. So maybe we just forget about Ingenuity and we go for Peter and Organic Webbing here. I think it's probably the better play. And then we'll be decking out soon. So I would think I want to stay up in hero form. Then Goblin Turn, he's going to add 1 to each one of 3 main schemes. So this one goes up to 5. This goes up to 8. And this goes up to 4. Alright. He is going to attack us here. We're going to block for sure. Who are we blocking with, though? I think we block with Otto. So Otto is going to defend. Then Goblin's hitting with a base of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets a boost card here. Oh, if his attack does indirect damage. Do we just die here? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. So... Oh, we have the energy shield. That's the only way to live. Okay, so we can, with the displaced indirect damage in a certain way. And we only have 2 energies here for the energy shield that's attached to Silk. Do we kill all of our characters here? 1. So we displace the 8 damage. Dang, this is the worst boost to get right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man. So it's going to be... Do we have any... So we had to put them, we're into 1 on Otto, 1 on SPDR, 1 on Moon Girl, and then 5 on Silk, which will kill Silk. But with the energy shield, we can spend 2 energy resources right here. Let's spend 1 with Organic Webbing, so we take 1 less damage. So we only take 4. That'll drop us all the way down to 1. And then all the allies die here, unfortunately. But with the Web of Life Destiny, whenever these 2 Web Warrior allies die, we can draw 2 cards for each one of them. Moon Girl just dies. Okay, that was really bad. And then we're going to draw 2 cards here with the Web of Life of Destiny. 1, 2. No energies for more energy shield. We still had the Wild here. Alright, that was the worst boost ever. Then, after Venom Goblin attacks, he's going to claim the throne. Stays here, this card from hand. Ready for a fight, I think. That's our physical, though. I think that's fine. Then, both these bonds will trigger. So this one, discard 1 event from your hand with the lowest cost. We have no events with the smoke bombs, right? Yeah, so that's fine. That'll fizzle. This one, exhaust 1 upgrade and 1 support you control, and then the bomb counters both drop. So let's exhaust the Web of Life of Destiny as our support, and then we can exhaust an upgrade. We can exhaust the energy shield here, which doesn't need to be ready up to do anything. Okay, that was rough. In counter card, if it's an attack, we just die. We got Simon Thrall with guard. Okay, so I guess we somehow live here, guys. Alright, we have 2 cards left. We're gonna have to flip down. We have Albert Moon, but we don't have enough tuck cards. Okay, let's Avengers Mansion. It's back to our turn. Let's draw a card. We have Ghost Spider. So we have to kill the Symbiotic Thrall. I think I played Peter, right? I killed the Thrall. We tuck the Thrall, oops, under our identity. We may not even lose a scheme if I can get Madam Web down. Yeah, I would love to get Madam Web down. I'm not sure if I can though, because I want to play Albert Moon to help us recover. But I might just have to go for Madam Web because she's a safer play, right? Okay, let's get Peter down. Okay, we're gonna use the partner always. It's a double when paying for a basic card, so it's gonna be all wild. So we can declare all three wilds to be energy, mental, and physical, which is a requirement to play Peter Parker Spider-Man. So we need that board control right now. So he'll come in ready up. Okay, Silk is gonna swing for 2 on the Thrall, and then Peter's gonna thwart for 2. Let's take it off of here. And if Peter, his effect after he attacks or thwarts, we can ready up in our web warrior character. Let's ready up Silk. And Peter will take a constant damage. So it's going to swing for 2. Let's take out the Cinematic Thrall. When we defeat him, we can tuck him underneath Silk here. So we have another card. This is our first card from the Venom Goblin set. Oh wait, did we get a Treachery? No, we just got the minion. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then I feel like I'm flipping down here, right? Oh man, but if I draw 2 cards, we're decking out and we're shuffling back up. I could flip down, play Ingenuity, and then play Albert Moon. He only heals us 1 though now. Heal 1 damage enemy for each card tucked under her, which is only going to be 1 if we draw. So do I just toss Albert Moon, play Ingenuity, draw into some cards, play Madam Web to control, and then we just have one life? I think we go for that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're going to flip down to Alter Ego here. And then we're exhausted. We're going to use our ability. Oh, wait, we're not going to do that yet. We're going to exhaust a Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the card we play by 1. This would be a resource. We get it back in shuffle to play Ingenuity. Play only if it has a genius trait, which you do have an Alter Ego. We can exhaust its card to generate a mental resource. So now we got Ingenuity down. Okay, now I need to decide which card I want to discard. Probably Sinister Assault card. So let's discard a card tucked underneath Silk, the Craven Hunter here, and we can draw 2 cards as action once per round. So let's discard that. We can draw 2. So 1. And then we deck out, we get Delphi's Iconic. Oh, we don't know what that one is. That could be rough because we don't know what it is. Yeah, that one could be rough. All right, let's shuffle this up here. And then we're going to draw 1 more card. And hopefully it's not a really good card that I want to play because I need to play Madam Web here actually. It's a big thing. So yeah, hopefully we're okay. Oops. All right, let's shuffle up. And we're drawing 1 more card because we get to draw 2. Come on, don't be a good card. Okay, that's okay. All right, we're going to exhaust Ingenuity, generate mental resource. This would be 2 more for total 3 to play Madam Web here. Okay, Madam Web, whenever she enters play, we can look at the top X cards in counter deck where X is equal to the number of Web Warrior cards you control. Silk does not have the Web Warrior trait in her Alter Ego here, but we have Web of Life Destiny, Peter, and Madam Web. So 3 cards. We look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. You may discard one, but you don't have to. And then we put everything back on this in whatever order we want. Oh, Snapple. Oh, these are all terrible. Okay, so Venom Goblin's going to scheme here. If we give him this boost, he's only scheming with the base of 2. And then it'll go on here. It'll stay on here. And then we just discard a card from our hand, resolve special. We have to do that twice. I think that's fine. So we take that. Then we get Doc Ock. Oh man, discard 1, put the rest back in any order. I don't want Doc Ock though. He is Insight 2. Oh, that's not good. Shadow of the Past, Nemesis minion. Do we take our Nemesis here? That's an option. And then I shove the Nemesis cards in there. Or, let me think, if I get Spreading Panic, I could actually Eidetic Memory and swap with this minion, which may be the best play. So the boost can be the Shadow of the Past, and we discard Doc Ock. So he's scheming for 2 plus 2, which is 6. This goes up. Or 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. So this goes up to 7 because we add 1. It'll move over to here. This will add 1 to everything. And then we trace Spreading Panic with our minion. I think we have to go for that. Okay. So actually, wait, we can control the threat as well because Madam Web can thwart for 2. So if we thwart this off, he'll scheme for 4 in here. And then who triggered that? Okay, yeah, that'll work. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to discard Doc Ock and put these 2 back in this order right here with Madam Web's ability. Okay, Madam Web saving us there, but except we don't know what that is. Then Madam Ware's going to throw for 2 from here. She would take a consequent damage. That's going to end her turn. It's right back up. So we got Peter Parker in play. We can get some things done if we don't die. All right, let's draw back up to 6 here with our 1 life. Hopefully we can draw into our brother. We drew into Moon Girl here, and we have the wilds to pay for her. Yeah, we have Ingenuity and 2 wilds, which can pay for. I would like to get Madam Web though, so hopefully Mansion can draw us into a mental or another wild. Okay. All right, so I think we're living this turn, except I don't know what this is. Okay, Venom Goblin's turn is got 1 to every single scheme. Goes up to 9, goes up to 6. This one just goes up to 1. He's scheme on activating scheme, which is here, with only a base of 2. These things don't trigger unless he attacks, so we're fine with that. He'll a base of 2. We know the boost is 2, so scheme for a total of 4. This goes up to 5 threat. Then Claim the Throne is going to trigger, so it stays on scheme with least threat here, because these all have more. The special is this card from your hand. Oh snap, I forgot we're losing a card from your hand here. Let's lose. Oh, this is Advanced Glider. I don't want to toss the Swinging Silk Kick, right? Dang it. I want these wilds. Okay, I think we toss Energy Shield here because we have 1 more left in deck. Let's toss Energy Shield, and hopefully we can get the other one on Peter Parker. Yeah, okay. So we'll do that. And then what's happened here? Okay, so we did Claim the Throne. Now he's going to deal with encounter card. We have 2 encounter cards. And this is the one that we don't. Oh, sorry, she should only have 1 damage. Yeah, right? We did everything. We Claimed the Throne. Yeah. We got, okay, remote navigation. I'm so glad I kept the Swinging Silk Kick here. So if Advanced Glider is in play, the villain activates against you. If it's not in play, we search the encounter deck and discard file for the Advanced Glider and put it into play. So we're going to find the Advanced Glider here. And it just comes straight into play. So with the Advanced Glider, each time the villain activates, it's going to activate one more time, limit once per round per player. But Venom Goblin will not activate again right now. It's just next time that he does activate. So that's fine. And then we shuffle up the encounter deck here. Okay, this might be the break that we need. Shoutouts to Madam Web. Yeah, that really helped us out. All right, so we're all shuffled up. Our last encounter card is Spreading Panic. We're going to use our deck memory, which is Interrupt. We can't use it in Alter Ego. When you reveal a card from the same encounter set as a card tucked underneath Silk, both in the Venom Goblin counter set, we can exhaust this card and swap the cards and reveal this card instead. So we're going to review a Symbiotic Thrall with Guard. And then this card will be underneath Silk here. All right, so it's back over to our turn now. All right. So let's go ahead and just use our action. Discard the card underneath here and draw 2 cards. We're like struggling keeping cards underneath Silk, but that's okay. We're going to draw 2 here. And our hand size will go crazy again because we have Moon Girl again. So 1, 2. Then we're going to the Measures Mansion, draw another card, and we got the Mento that we need for Moon Girl. If I defeat the Thrall, I could wall crawl a ton of threat, right? Yeah, that's what we go for. I'll have to use Across the Spider-Verse though. So Peter may not be able to stay and play that long, unfortunately, right? No, I don't need to use Across the Spider-Verse. I have the Ingenuity. So we're going to exhaust Ingenuity, generate a mental resource. This will be 2 more mental resources here because the wall can be a mental. And we have a printed mental to play Moon Girl again. So we have the Genius Trait, so we can play her. We're going to draw 3 cards using 3 mentals. So 1, 2, 3. I was really hoping for Albert Moon, but I just realized I can't recover with him anyways. We're still at 1 life. Dang. Man. So we need the ready from Peter. We have to recover. Let's exhaust the heal by 3. Brings us from 1 back up to 4. We just need that extra life there. He still has the overkill boost, which could kill us if he gets it. Then, let me think here. How do I do this? Is there anything to do in Alter Ego? Smooth as Silk could discard until we get it. We don't. I don't think I want to do that. Okay, let's flip up here to hero form. Okay, and then I might have to Madam Web here again. Just to keep looking at the counter. Let's use a hero action on the Advanced Glider. Discard attack events with a combined cost of 3 or more. Swing Silk Kick is an attack event with 3 cost. We discard this to discard the Advanced Glider. So let's get rid of that nasty card. And then we don't get the Silk Sense it because it's an attachment. Alright. I think we just take out Symbiotic Thrall here first because I need a card tucked underneath Silk here. So Spider-Man's going to swing for 2 on the Thrall. And then he'll ready up Silk with his ability. Then he'll take a consequent damage. Now Silk is going to swing for 2 on the Thrall. That will defeat the Thrall. So when we defeat him, we get him tucked underneath Silk here. Okay. So that's good. Then I might just hold on the energies here for the energy shield because that'll prevent us from dying, right? If we get that nasty boost or something. I think actually, no wait, I'm a Madam Web, so we don't have to do that, right? We can cross spy versus Madam Web. Whenever she enters play, yeah, we can only have 4 cards, so I can't play Ghost Spire this turn. Do I try to go for Superpower Training here? I can Madam Web, Wall Crawl, then I'll be able to get it ready. But then I'll have no cards tucked underneath Silk. Oh, is that ready good enough though? Is it worth it? Is the question. You know what? Let's just play the Superpower Training, and we don't have to clear it this turn. Yeah, I think we'll play it safe here. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing? We don't have too much to play here right now. Let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1, so we can play a Wall Crawl. So it's a 1-cost event. Your action thought remove 2 there from the scheme. We're going to take 2 from here. Then it says, choose a scheme. You may discard a card tucked under Silk from the same encounter set. So the Venom Goblin encounter set lets us discard this minion here. Oh man, I really like this minion though. If we throw for 2/2, that's fine. So we'll discard. No, wait. Let's not play this yet, because if we can't manipulate stuff how we want, it's gonna be bad. So let's just put the threat back on. We're not gonna Helicarrier that. Let's get rid of Madam Web first. So Madam Web's gonna throw for 2. Let's take from here so we can at least see what we're going with. She's gonna take concentration damage and get defeated now. Okay, we want to see the encounter deck before we decide if we want to discard our last tuck card, because we're just struggling holding on to that. So let's go ahead and play across the Spider-Verse here. We're going to, actually, is there more Web Wars that I want to get? Nope, we don't have any more, just Madam Web right now. Okay, let's use Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card play by 1. And then this will be a resource to play across Spider-Verse. So here, action exhaust Web War card control, Web of Life Destiny. Search your discard power for Web War ally, put into play. So we get Madam Web here. So we get way more bang for our buck with Madam Web. When she enters play, we can look at the top 4 cards now because we control 4 Web War cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can manipulate however we want and discard 1 if we want. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. The good thing is we don't have 1 encounter card, which will be the Symbiotic Thrall. And his boost is going to be a 3 booster, which we can just block with Madam Web herself or Moon Girl. So let's grab the Under Fire as a boost. Thrall will be the encounter card. We can discard 1 of these, so we know the boost next turn is a 3 booster. So we'll discard 1 of these Sinister Assaults. Yeah, the Sinister Assault stuff is pretty rough with the triple boost. So he's gonna attack as a boost, and then okay. I'm really glad we Madam Web that, because that is not good. Okay, then it's still our turn. So I could discard this thing if I wanted to with the Wall card right now. Let's play a practice plan, 0-cost upgrade. When you discard a prep card, we can discard this card and return that card from discard pile to your hand. So whenever we're ready for a fight, we can just do that. And then I think I just play Superpower Training and then Wall Crawl. Or I use Superpower Training to play the Wall Crawl. I would like to get it out though. But I kind of want to keep Ghost Spire as well. I think we just play everything here actually. That's fine. So we're gonna use a resource here. Let's play the Wall Crawl. So here action, don't remove 2 there from the scheme. So now we're going to take 2 off of here. Then this card, a card tucked underneath Silk from the same encounter set as a scheme. So Venom Goblin encounter set here. And this is the Venom Goblin main scheme. So we can do 3 off that scheme. So we take 5 off of the scheme total, right? It can be the same scheme. Yeah. So we're gonna take 5 off of there with the Wall Crawl. Okay, so that was really big. Then we can have more thwarting here. So let's have Madam Web thwart for 2 from here. She'll take a consequential damage. Moon Girl is going to thwart for 2 from here. Drops from 6 down to 4. Alright, and then Moon Girl will take 2 consequential damage. Alright, and then we're going to use a resource here. Let's play the Superpower Training. It's a player side scheme, comes in with 3 per player threat. If we defeat it, we can grab a identity-specific upgrade, put it into play, which will be our organic webbing. That's going to turn this right back up. Hopefully we don't draw in events for the smoke bombs, but we probably will draw into one. Let's ready up, and then we're going to draw back up to our hands as hero 5 in hero form with no tuck cards. Come on, no event. We got investigative journalism and the Wall Crawl. So lowest cost event with smoke bombs, right? This card, 1 event we have the lowest cost. We lose the Wall Crawl here. That stinks. Okay. It is Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 1 to each one of 3 main schemes. So this goes up to 1. This goes up to 5. And this goes up to 6. Okay, he is going to attack us. We know the boost is 3, so let's block this with Madam Web. Hitting with a base of 3, 4, 5. No overkill, just 3. So it's going to be 8 damage on Madam Web. She's going to soak that hit for us. Madam Web putting in work here. She's MVP right now. Then Venom Goblin will trigger all the stuff. So Claim Throne is discard a card from your hand. Oh, we can choose order because they're all force responses. We're going to do Claim Throne first. Discard a card from your hand. Oh no, we had discard both events anyways. It's going to cancel a scheme though. We flip down. Why don't we discard? I think I want Scarlet Spider here actually. Dang, I want all these cards. Let's discard the wall crawl. All right, that's fine. All right, I don't think we can flip down soon. So then we did that. Now we remove both bomb counters from here, and then we trigger both their effects. So concussive bombs will exhaust and upgrade support control. So support here, upgrade here. That fizzles. Smoke bombs is discard 1 event for him with the lowest cost. So only 1 event here, we discard it. And that will fizzle as well. Okay. So we did everything with his force responses. And counter card is, oh yeah, we know, Cinematic Draw. Thanks to Madam Web. Shouts to Madam Web. Okay. Back over to our turn. We're going to Avengers Mansions, draw a card. Swinging Silk Kick here. Okay, so Scarred Spider can prevent Peter from taking console damage for the big combo, which I think we go for here. And then we can also play Albert Moon, right? We have the Helicarrier and the Ingenuity. Yeah, and then we're not going to clear Superpower Train. We can do that in the future. So let's go ahead and use 3 uses here so we can play Scarred Spider. So whenever another Web War character would take any amount of damage, he can take that damage instead as an interrupt. So that's really powerful for us. So we're going to do, let's exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card at once. So our removes only 1 cost. Engineer generates a mental resource, so we can play him for just 1. As an RT action, we can choose, and we can usually heal 1 damage to any move for each card tucked under her, except we don't have any for the majority of this game. But soon we will, I think. All right, so we have our Moon here. Then we're going to have Silk. We don't really. So we need to get an attack through first. Okay, so, oh man, let me think this through. I want Moongirl to block the next attack for us because it's a boost of 3. So if Peter activates first, but I need Silk to defeat the Cinematic Draw. There's no way for us to do it. Yeah, Silk would just store for 1. So we're gonna store for 1 from, let's do it from Superpower Training actually. Okay. And then Peter is going to swing for 2 on the Thrall here. Okay. Then Scarred Spider says when another web word to take any damage, he takes it instead. So when Peter will take 1 consequential, we're going to put on Scarred Spider. So Peter stays alive here. Then Peter's response will ready up Silk. Silk's going to swing for 2, take out the Thrall. And after we defeat a minion, we can Silk Sense him and take it underneath Silk here. Okay. So we're doing decent. We don't know what the next encounter card is though. And then I think that's it. We can't really do anything else. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, okay. All right, that's going to end our turn. We can't use the Outwit because we don't have the ready. Let's ready back up. I need Moongirl to block this hit because I want to keep Scarred Spider and Peter in play for us to have bigger turns. Let's draw back up to 5 here. There's the Organic Webbing. Okay, so we can play that. We're going to be set. And we can Energy Shield Peter Parker. We're going to be super set. Okay, it is Venom Goblin's turn. He adds 1 to each one of the 3 main schemes. So this goes up 2, this goes up to 7, this goes up to 6. He's going to attack us. Moongirl will block him with a base of 3. We know the boost will be 3 with the Vulture here. Takes out Moongirl. All right. So Moongirl is defeated. Then he's going to claim Throne, stays on here. We have this card from her hand. This is card ready for a fight. Then we're going to get dealt 1 face down and counter card, which is Gang Up. The villain needs to be engaged with the attack, so the villain will attack us here. I think we just block with Scarred Spider. We got Treachery out finally, so we can get that card tucked underneath Silk. Yeah, we're going to have Scarred Spider defense attack. This would be the boost 3 plus boost of 0. Boost effect is placed 1 threat on each main scheme without the glider counter. This goes up, and this goes up to 8. So he's hitting with just 3 damage. Oh wait, so we live here, right? 3. Yeah, so actually, Scarred Spider will take 3 damage and live with 1 extra life. Dang, his 5 health is super useful. And after Claim the Throne will trigger after Venom Goblin activates, so we discard another card from hand with the upper Manhattan. We're gonna toss. Man, I don't want. We need the energy shield for Spider-Man. So we toss this, I think. Power Novelist. Damn, I really wanted to play SPDR. That's fine. Let's toss the Power Novelist. Okay. Then we reviewed a Treachery here with Gang Up. So finally, we get an easy card to tuck underneath Silk. After resolving a Treachery, we can tuck that card underneath Silk here. So let's get a card. All right, and we got one from the standard set too. All right. Okay. All right. We're getting some leeway now. Let's get this organic webbing down. So it's back over to our turn. Scarlet Spider is exhausted. We can play the Energy Shield, and then we can actually use SPDR as a thing for Peter. So let's exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of this calculated by 1. Engineer generate resource to play the organic weapons. This is our key card here. So it's a 2-cost upgrade. We can exhaust it. Oh, we get +1 thwart as a constant effect, but we can also exhaust it to ready Silk if we discard a tuck card underneath her. Oh, let's mention draw a card. I forgot about that. We got Otto. I think I just hold on to him. And then let's go ahead and play the Energy Shield. Attach the character. We're going to give this to Peter Parker Spider-Man. When he would take any amount of damage, we can spend an energy resource to prevent X of that damage equal to the number of energy resources that we spend. Okay, so this way we can keep Scar Spider in play. Are we going to deck out? We're not going to deck out here. Okay, so here's where we do some major thwarting. Oh man, we keep the superpower training in play here. So we're going to thwart for 2. Oh, wait, this should be not a 10. That should be a 1, I believe. All right, so we're going to thwart for 2 from here. Let's get that down. And then Peter's going to exhaust and thwart for 2 from here. He'll ready up Silk with his response. When he'll take a damage, we're going to spend energy right here to prevent X of that damage, so preventing 1 of that damage. So he stays alive here, and Scar Spider will stay alive as well. And then we got Silk ready back up. Silk is going to, I think we thwart for 2 from here, and we're going to exhaust Outwit. We get +1 thwart for each of the tuck cards of the same counter set. So Venom Goblin, we have 1 of those cards, so we're thwart for 3. So this from 6 down to 3. Okay, so we got the main schemes more in control now. And then I can also organic webbing here. Do we lose a standard card? What other standard cards do we have? Yeah, that's fine. Let's exhaust organic webbing. This card or tuck card underneath Silk, and then we can ready back up. Then we're going to thwart again for 2. Let's take it off of here. No, let's take it off here. Let's just keep everything low. All right, guys. We are controlling Venom Goblin here. Okay, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then how many cards do we have in our deck? We have 4, so we're decking out no matter what. Do I want to toss Auto? No, hold on to Auto. Okay, we're going to draw back up to 5. We're going to deck out. We get dealt with face on counter card, and we don't know what it is. Or shuffle our discard pile back into the deck. And Madam Web really saved us for a few turns with that scrying. Yeah, we're ready to put on damage on Venom Goblin, but this would be one more big turn for him before we're able to do that. But yeah, we're able to maneuver through here a little bit. Actually, I need to flip down to Alter Ego, right, for Albert Moon. So whenever I get the investigative journalism card for Peter Parker and Silk, that's when I flip down and try to heal with Albert. Okay, we have 5 cards in our hand. We have some doubles as well. Okay, Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 1 to each one of 3 main schemes. So these go up to 4 each. And then this one goes up to 3. He is going to attack us. We're going to block with Scarlet Spider, who has 1 health left. Hit with a base of 3, gets a boost card of 0. So it takes out Scarlet Spider here. All right. Then Claim the Throne stays on here with the least threat. We discard a card from our hand. Oh, I like all these cards. I think we tossed Spider Reflex, so we can always get it back into play with Superpower Training. All right, then Venom Goblin will deal us 1 face on a counter card for a total of 2. First one is Webbed Up, attach your identity. When your hero would attack, we discard instead, and then we get stunned. Not Treachery. Okay, we got Treachery here. So Surge, give the villain a face down boost card. So the one of you, we give him the boost card, and then it's going to Surge. We resolve it, so now we get it underneath Silk here with our Silk Sense. So we're getting cards, and it's going to Surge. So we get another encounter card here, which is going to be an Assault. The villain attacks. So we get another card, though. Villain attacks us here. I don't have anything to eidetic memory it with. He's hitting us. Oh, he's hitting us hard. Do we have energies? We have the power and obelisk as just one energy. I had to block with Spider-Man. Oh man, yeah, we're out of allies right now. We were able to play auto here. Okay, Peter's gonna exhaust to defend, unfortunately, because if Silk takes it, we may just die. We have this boost and this boost. We know there's no more overkill, so these are two boost cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Takes off Spider-Man, Peter Parker. And then, you know what I just realized? Have I been forgetting the Web of Life and Destiny? That's fine. So when Peter leaves play, we can draw a card with the Web of Life and Destiny because the Web were out left play. So we were not able to protect Peter there, unfortunately. Then their assault will resolve. We can tuck it underneath Silk here. So now we have 3 cards underneath Silk, but only 1 from the Venom Goblin in counter set, and we're webbed up. So we're kind of stunned there. All right, it's back over to our turn. Let's Mansion and draw a card. That's not that useful. Let's do... We're webbed up here. Do I want to get rid of it? And I get stunned afterwards. I mean, we can play auto. He can ready up Ingenuity. Okay, let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of this card by 1. Ingenuity regenerate a mental resource, so we can play Spider-Man Auto Octavius. Whenever he enters play, ready up a upgrade. Let's ready up Ingenuity here, so we can use it again, and then he'll be readied up. I think we just get rid of this webbed up, I think. Yeah, do we have piercing anywhere? We have piercing with the spider claws. We make a base attack, we can get +1. So we can just swing for 3 with piercing. If I attack and then ready and then play the claws. I can also play a swing so kick. Okay, yeah, why don't we do that? So wait, do I have discarded? You may discard a card. Yeah, we had discarded, so we're not going to do a discard thing. Let's use a double resource here to play the spider claws. And I'm running out of space, guys. Let's make some room. Okay, spider claws, 2 cost upgrade. When we make a basic attack, when we exhaust this card, we get +1 for the attack for each tuck card from the same encounter set as the attacked enemy, and the attack gains piercing. Okay, so we got that. We're going to exhaust to attack. Discard the webbed up next time you attack, and then we get stunned instead. So now we're stunned. Then we're going to exhaust the organic webbing. Discard a tuck card underneath Silk. Let's do... Oh, I don't ever want this. Let's discard this card, and then we can ready back up. Oh, but I'm stunned, so I can't really do anything else here. We're just gonna attack. Let's get rid of the stun, and then Auto is gonna throw for 1. Take it from here. He'll take a consequent damage, and he's gonna block for us. That's gonna end our turn, unfortunately. Yeah, let's ready back up. Let's hold on to the basic double. Let's discard this, and we're gonna drop back up to 5. We need a cross Spider-Verse here. We did not get it. That's okay. All right, it is Venom Goblin turn. He's gonna add 1 to each one of 3 main schemes. So these guys both go up to 5. And this goes up to 3. Yeah, that wasn't the biggest turn for us, actually. I think now we need a Thor again. He's going to attack us. Auto will defend. He's hitting with a base of 3. Gets a boost card. Boost fights, puts in range limit and play engage with you. So 3 damage takes out Auto. We're going to draw a card with the Web of Life Destiny that I got to remember that we have. So when Web we're out of display, we draw a card. Oh man, we just have so many resources now. Okay. Then the range limit is going to hit us here for... Oh wait, no. We have to do Claim and Throne. So it stays on here. Discard a card from your hand. Let's do the Energy Shield. Then the Rage Name is going to hit us here for 2. Oh, we got to take it, don't we? Oh, that's kind of scary. Okay, we're going to take it, drop from 4 down to 2. And then we get an encounter card, which hopefully doesn't kill us. Okay, Semi Berserker, that's fine. So he just comes into play here. So we got some mins for us to tuck underneath Silk. All right, back over to our turn. Okay, let's see. I want to get down SPDR. This would be double resource and paying for basic cards, so we can play SPDR. Okay, then let me see here. We can swing for 3. No, we don't need to kill the Berserker actually, because if we flip down here, he has 0 scheme. So why don't we kill the Rage Symbiote and then just work on thwarting here. Okay, let's swing for 2 on the Rage Symbiote. defeats him, and we're gonna tuck him underneath Silk here with our ability, Silk Sense. Okay. Then let's see. So we did that. Then we're going to exhaust the mission, draw a card. How many times have I forgot to do that? And then let me think. Do I organic webbing here? I think I do. I really want to flip down to heal with Albert Moon though. Okay, so I did that. I could play the swinging Soul Kick and just defeat the symbiotic berserker, which at this point I kind of feel like I just do that. Yeah, let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by one. So swinging Soul Kick is only 2 costs. Ingenuity will generate a resource. This would be another resource here to play the swinging Soul Kick. So here, action attack, do 7 damage to enemy. You may discard a card from under Silk of the same encounter set. Let's not do that. We're just gonna do 7 damage to defeat the Semi Berserker, and we tuck him underneath Silk with Silk Sense because we just defeated him. All right, we're actually gonna do SPDR with Swing for Venom Goblin to knock off the tough, and then she'll take constant damage. I think that's the safest way to proceed here. Okay, so now we have 4 cards. So Albert can heal us by 4, which I think is what I want to do instead of thwarting. He will. That's a little bit scary though, right? We can always ready for a fight though. I think we do ready for a fight here. So let me see if I play. I can't really play anything else. Yeah, I think actually we could get Albert and then we could use Silk Sense. So yeah, let's go ahead and we're just gonna flip down to Alter Ego here. And we're going to use our action Alter Ego, discard a card tucked here. Let's discard the standard assault card because that is not helping us do anything. And then we can, wait, sorry, we're not going to discard it yet. We're going to first exhaust Albert. We heal 1 damage for each tuck card underneath, which is 4. So we go from 2 up to 6. Desperately needs a heal here. Now we're going to use our action to discard the assault, and we can draw 2 cards, limit once per round. 1, 2. Oh man, we drew another one of this. So we're going to use 3 resources here. Let's play J. Jonah Jameson. 3 cost support. As after action, we exhaust this card, search your deck and discard power, or get the scoop put into play. As action, we exhaust it to remove 2 that from a side scheme. Let's not do that because I want to, in case we get a master plan, that will just hit that for us so we don't die to the master plan. All right, I think we're good here. And I might ready for a fight. Let's ready back up. If he gets a 3 booster, actually it won't pop. I think we just let him scheme. Stay down Alter Ego to get another heal from Albert Moon. Hold on to the swing Soul Kick because we're ready to do damage. I wish I had Peter Parker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's Across the Spider-Verse, guys? Our Venom Goblin Star is going to add 1 to each main scheme. He's going to scheme on here, the active main scheme, because we're in Alter Ego with a base of 2. Gets a boost of 0. Okay, that advance is great to see. So this goes up to 6. Then he's going to claim the throne. Oh, it's going to move. Oh man. I think I had to move to here. Take 2 indirect. We can always recover. Yeah, let's move it to here. Take 2 indirect damage. We put on Sunny Moon. Drop us from 6 down to 4. We could also prevent it with our energy shield, but I don't think I'm going to do that. All right, and then we get dealt 1 face down counter card here, which is improvised weapons attached to the villain. It has an amplify. Here, actually, we spend 1 of each resource type to discard it. We're not going to do that, I think. Actually, do I want to tuck it underneath Silk? Symbiotic Strength. We have an enraged symbiote. Why don't we just do that? Yeah, we're going to actually use our eidetic memory. So when you review an encounter card for the same encounter set as a card tucked underneath Silk, we can swap them. So they're both from Symbiotic Strength. So we review the enraged symbiote instead. We get this underneath Silk. Okay, back to our turn. Let's first just Albert Moon, this one right here, to heal 3. Bring us from 4 up to 7 because we have 3 tuck cards underneath Silk. Then we're just going to go ahead and exhaust and heal by 3, bring us from 7 back up to 10. So we're back to full life here. So both me and Venom Goblin are full life. We didn't do 1 damage to him yet. I need to cross the Spider-Verse here. So let's get down. Okay, let me think. We just play Moon Girl. Let's mansion first so we can draw a card. Let's use our action. Discard a tuck card here. And then, I don't want to discard this. That's fine, yeah, let's just discard this, and we can draw 2 cards. Okay, Madam Web. Man, we're never getting what we want. Okay, let's do SPDR is going to thwart for 2. Take it off of here. Drop this from 6 down to 4. And then she'll take excess contra damage, come back to her hand with her effect, and with the Web of Life Death, we can also draw a card. Okay, still not getting what we want here. We have 2 cards left on deck, so we're going to deck out with most of our... Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. Because now if I deck out, I won't be able to get Peter back in with the Across the Spider-Verse because it's like the last card in our deck. Oh man. Okay, I think we're just going to try to set up the kill here. Okay, so I really wish we had Peter. We need Peter, basically. So I want to play our swinging Silk Kick here before it goes away. I can't play Moon Girl here because then we're going to draw... Actually, let's try to draw 1 card with Moon Girl, right? So let's see. Use it from here. Draw 1 card for each mental resource. Okay, we're exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of this card that we play by 1. So Moon Girl is only 2 cost here. This would be a double when paying for basic card. The Wilds were declared to be 1 mental and 1 physical. So when we play Moon Girl, we only use 1 mental to pay for. So when we draw 1 card, not Across the Spider-Verse. So it's the last card in the deck. All right, that's fine. That's fine, guys. We're gonna flip up here to hero form. We are going to, so we won't be able to get Peter Parker back in play, basically, is what that means. I want to play these swinging Soul Kicks because they're going to go back into our deck. So I have overkill with them, right? How do I get overkill with them? I have to discard a card from Silk from the same encounter set as enemy, which we don't have. Oh, man. All right, let's do, how do we get it ready? I think we just might have to have Moon Girl just attack. We can play Ghost Spider here. Okay, let's do Engineer generate a mental resource. This would be a double. Play Ghost Spider. Man, our hand is massive here. Ghost Spider is going to exhaust, swing for 2, take out the enraged symbiote. Oh no, I want to take it out so I can tuck it. Oh man, that doesn't work either. Okay, we're just gonna organic webbing here. Exhaust it. Discard our tuck cards. Get it ready. Let's lose the symbiote draw. All right, so then we can ready up as Silk. So it's gonna swing for 2, defeat the enraged symbiote, and then we can tuck it underneath Silk because we defeated it. All right, so now we have 2 cards underneath Silk here. All right. All right. Let's play these swinging Silk Kicks. Do I just play 2? I really like to play Madam Web, though. She will help us look at the top 4 cards. Yeah, I think we actually go for Madam Web here. Oh, I kind of want to just wall crawler and remove all the threat. That could be good, too. Dang it. Okay, let's just do 3 resources here. We're going to play a swinging Silk Kick. So here, action attack, do 7 damage to enemy. And you may discard a card from, so we're not going to do that. So just 7 damage on Venom Goblin. Our first damage to him this game, bringing him from 18 all the way down to 11. All right, we need to get a move on. Then we're going to use 3 resources here. Let's play Madam Web. She will look at the top 4 cards because we have 4 Web Warrior cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can manipulate however we want. So we're going to deck out. So I want the Enraged Symbiote as our first encounter card. The boost can be a 3 boost here. Cloud of Guard will be the other encounter card. Spreading Pan will be next. Do I discard that? Do we? Oh, we have this thing though. Let's just discard it because it will be a boost effect. Boost effect will trigger whatever it's on, which will... Yeah, let's discard that. Okay, so put this back in this order. All right, let's see here. What do we do? We're ready to... We're pretty close to getting the kill. Do I need to manage threat anymore? I wish I had it ready. We need Peter to really do anything. Ghost Spider's gonna swing for 2 on Venom Goblin, brings it from 11 down to 9. She'll take a consequential damage. Let's just have Moon Girl swing for 2. That'll bring it from 9 down to 7. Moon Girl would take 2 consequential damage. Madam Web is gonna thwart for 2. Let's take it off of here. No, wait, let's take it off of here. Drop us from 6 down to 4. And then she'll take 1 consequential damage. Alright, that's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. So we're good another turn thanks to Madam Web. We don't need J. Jonah Jameson still. We just keep a super train play. Let's draw back up, redeck out, get a face out encounter card. The Across the Spider-Verse, so we can't get Peter Parker back. I feel like I need him though. to get, you know, burst damage for this. All right, so we're all shuffled up. We're gonna drop back up to 5 here. Okay, we got a swing soul kick, which is not what I want to see because I need Peter. All right, Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 1 to each one of 3 main schemes. So 5 here and 5 here. This goes up to 7. Okay, they're getting kind of high. He is going to attack us here. We're going to block with Madam Web. He's hitting with a base of 3, gets a boost card, which is 3, Electro, 6 damage, takes out Madam Web. We draw a card with the Web of Life Destiny when a Web Warrior leaves play. Then he's going to claim the throne now, so we can choose. Let's move it to here, actually. We can take this card one more turn. So discard a card from your hand, the investigative journalism. Yeah. All right. Then he's going to deal with an encounter card for a total of 2. First one is Enraged Symbiote, and then we also got a card. Guard this card, upgrade or support your control. Let's discard the practice plan here that we never used. All right, and then we'll tuck this card underneath Silk because it's a treachery. All right, and we're readied up. Okay, all right, we can get him really close to death here. We could also cross Spider-Verse, Ghost Spider, right? For double Ghost Spider procs, that might be an option. Okay, let's Avengers Mansion draw a card. Oh snap, we got 2 swinging Silk Kicks. We just gotta get really close here, I think. Okay, let's have Silk swing for 2, take out the Enraged Symbiote, tuck it underneath Silk. Okay, then we are going to exhaust Ghost Spider to swing for 2 on Venom Goblin. That'll bring him from 7 down to 5. Ghost Spider will take consequential damage. Then we're going to use our organic webbing, exhaust it, discard a card underneath here. Let's toss one of the Enraged Symbiotes, and we can ready it back up. Then we're going to swing for 2 on Venom Goblin, but exhaust our claws. We get +1 for attack and piercing, because we have 1 Venom Goblin card here. So I'll bring from 5 down to 2. Okay. Then we're going to Madam Web here. Yeah, let's use a... Actually, I might hold on that for Peter Parker. Let's use 2 resources here so we can play... Let me think. If I cross Spider-Verse... No, I don't need it for Ghost Spider. Yeah, I think we just go for a kill next turn. Okay, 2 resources here so we can play across Spider-Verse. Exhaust the Web Warrior card you control, the Web of Life and Destiny. And we can search our discard pile for Web Warrior ally, Madam Web, and then play her. So we're going to use her ability again to just manipulate the encounter deck so that we know that we can set it up this turn. So top 4 cards because we have 4 Web Warriors. So he's going to be hitting us with the boost card. We'll give him Hobgoblin. The encounter card will be the Incendiary Bombs. And then, yeah, that is it there, I think. Yeah, so we do it like that. All right, then we are going to have Madam Web thwart for 2. We're going to take it from here because we wanted to go there now. So we just add 1 threat to each scheme, and then Madam Web takes a consequential damage. All right, I think we have the kill here. So we're going to hold on to this in our hand. Actually, let's discard this, and we're going to draw back up to, can I afford 3 swinging Silk Kicks? 1, 2, 3. I don't know. All right, let's just draw back up to 5. We're going to end our turn. I feel like I want a double. Oh, we didn't get a double there. Okay. Oh, we have Madam Web and Ghost Spider, so we're going to end turn. Let's ready back up. We may be able to do it. I'm not sure. Okay, so Venom Goblin's turn. He's going to add 1 to each one of 3 main schemes. This goes up to 4. This goes up to 8. This goes up to 6. He's going to attack us here. So we're going to block with Madam Web. He's hitting with a base of 3. Gets a boost of 3. 6 damage. Takes out Madam Web. She's defeated. When she leaves play, we can draw a card with the Web of Life and Destiny because she's a Web Warrior ally. Which should, ooh, dreams to a double. Okay, that's really good. Then Venom Goblin's claim and throne goes to scheme and lose 3, which is right here with 4. So this goes up 1. Let's start on every single scheme. So this goes up to 5. Let's go up to 9. Let's go up to 7. And this side scheme should have went up maybe earlier too. So let's put 2 on that just in case. All right, so I think we're good here. Then we get an encounter card, which is the Incendiary Bombs attached to a villain. When he attacks you, remove a bomb counter from here. Take 2 indirect damage. All right, guys, we got to set up. Okay, so it's back over to our turn here. Let's Avengers Mansion, draw a card. Okay, we definitely have it with the doubles. So we're gonna do Moon Girl is gonna swing for 2 on Venom Goblin. That'll bring from 2 down to 0. Flip him over to his third and final stage. He has Star, Retaliate, and Toughness, and 21 life. So 21 life here. And then he has Toughness. All right, he's gonna Retaliate, hit Moon Girl for 1. She gets defeated. She's gone. Then he's gonna deal with 3 face-down counter cards with his 1 revealed effect, which could be brutal, but I think we're okay now. So 3 face-down and counter cards. All right, then Silk is going to attack for 2, and we can exhaust our claws. We have piercing and +1 attack because we have 1 Venom Goblin card here. So we pierce off the top, deals 3 damage, brings from 21 down to 18. He's going to retaliate his back for 1. We drop down to 9 life. All right, then we're going to have Ghost Spider exhaust, swing for 2 on Venom Goblin, brings her from 18 down to 16. She would take a retaliate, get defeated. Her ability, her interrupt, whenever she leaves play, we search our deck for an identity-specific event, add to your hand. Let's get the 3rd swing Silk Kick. Shuffle up here, and we can draw a card with the Web of Life and Destiny because a Web Warrior ally left play. So we draw a card. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to use 3 resources here to play a swinging Silk Kick. Here, action attack, do 7 damage to an enemy on Venom Goblin, brings him from 16 down to 9. He's going to retaliate his back for 1. We drop down to 8. Then we're going to use 3 resources right here to play a second swinging Silk Kick. Another 7 damage to Venom Goblin, brings us from 9 down to 2. He's going to retaliate, hit us back for another 1. We drop from 8 down to 7. Then we can exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card play by 1. Double to play a 3rd and final swinging Silk Kick, just like Peter Parker's Spider-Man, doing 3 swinging Silk Kicks this time on Venom Goblin. That'll bring it from 2 all the way down to 0. All right, I can't believe we got it there. That was 3 swinging Silk Kicks to finish off Venom Goblin. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you once again to all your channel members for voting. Yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.